Hey guys, okay, so I have a few books that I've finished, and I'm going to do a, hopefully a quick review, because this is the second try, and the last try was over 15 minutes, and then YouTube rejected my video. Anyway, so, go quickly into topic this time. I've got, oh bugger, sorry, I finished, what was it, 12th Grade Kills, and I love this series. It was just awesome. People usually go Earth's vampires, like over vampires and all that sort of stuff. It's better vampires. One that I thought was vampires and I'm over vampires and all that sort of stuff was City of Bones. And it's so shiny. The runes, it looks so cool. Anyway, there's a light on the camera and there's a light here, there, so, and there's a light up there. So there's lots of reflective stuff. My room doesn't get much light, so I'm using 3 lights. Anyway, so City of Bones. I finished that not last night, the night before, and it's awesome. And I sort of like, I become the character in the book. So in this case it's Clary, which is short for Clarissa. So I become her and fall in love with the person people she falls in love with and stuff like that. My life is sad because I don't fall in love with guys anymore. It's lovely. Anyway, yeah, so I become the character, and at the end I was sort of annoyed with how it ended. I won't say anything, but I was just annoyed. Okay, right, when I went and saw Cassandra Clare, she gave us these necklaces. Oh right, Pompeii. Okay, let's just start that again, eh? Okay, so when I went and saw Cassandra Clare, she gave us these necklaces, and in the books they wear runes, and the runes do something. It's like a tattoo on yourself, and they each mean something, and when they're used they'll fade away and there'll be a faint scar left there. And when I saw Cassandra Clare, she said that she was really interested in tattoos and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that the runes and stuff is based on her obsession with tattoos. Anyway, so she gave us, I'm trying to figure out which way it goes. Yeah, she gave us these necklaces, which are runes, and that one means healing. And I know it goes this way because it looks like a J and then an H. And my friend and I were just like trying to figure out which way it goes, and we saw the J and H and we were just like, oh, it can't go that way because it's the initials for John Howard. But we didn't. Anyways, off topic. So I wear that all the time now. I go through phases with jewelry and stuff. Like right now I'm wearing 4 different pairs of earrings, and I have this bracelet that I wear because it's just part of my thing. And then this bracelet which says Uruguay because my dad's from Uruguay. So that's my phase at the moment of my jewelry. Anyway, it's exam weeks. There's 2 weeks of exam. And because I'm in year 11, I don't have to go to school when I don't have an exam. And all my exams were I have 7 exams, and they were put into the first 4 days of exam weeks. And so that leaves me 6 days off in the following week. It was like a week and a half. We started on Wednesday, and I started on Thursday, and then Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I get, because it's the Queen's birthday, I get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. That's 6 days. So I have in those 6 days to read the books that I haven't read, and Pompeii, which this is my teacher's book, and she lent it to me. So I have to finish it soon because it's not mine. Anyway, so that's that. Over and done with. Okay. Now I want to do a review on glass houses. Look, it's all shiny again. I have lots of shiny covers. Alright, so this is the Morganville Vampire series. And I was so happy that the first one's blue. Blue's my favourite colour. If you my big blue bear and the blue wall and blue and have blue everywhere. Yeah, so blue's my favourite colour, and I was happy that the first colour, the first copy was blue, and it's shiny. Very shiny. It's hypnotising. Anyway, moving on. So this book was awesome. It's about a girl who's, her name's Claire. Claire and Clary was like confusing. Anyway, so this is Claire, and bugger. She is basically a nerd. I'm kind of a nerd, but not as nerdy as her. She is 16, and she advanced all through high school and into college. And she was going to go. She wanted to go to like MIT or Harvard, all those big named places. Except for her parents didn't want her to go very far, so she got put in TPU, which is Texas something University. I don't know what the P is. And basically, TPU is full of college students who don't want to do college. They want to party, like all the time. And so it's, and she's there, and because she's a sophomore, she has to go, she has to stay on campus, but she pisses off a big, like a high-ranking person. Her name is Monica, and what happens is Monica says, World War II was the one with the Asians, right? Which is not true. And, so this girl, Claire, corrects her and says, no, that was the Vietnam War. And Monica gets very angry with that because all the boys laugh at her and all that. So Claire gets into a lot of trouble with that. And Monica begins to attack her, basically. And she steals her clothes and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, she ends up getting stuck in the dorm by herself at the top of the stairs with Monica, and Monica pushes her down the stairs after punching her in the face. So she rolls down to the bottom of the stairs. She was knocked out. She has a cut on her head, a black eye, a sprained ankle. And so she's decided that she can't stay in the dorm. So she goes like finds a directory or something. I don't know. But she finds a house to go to, and it's called the Glass House, which is why the name. But it says Glass House is. As far as I know, there's only one. Anyway, so she finds a glass house, and it's called a glass house not because it's made of glass, but because the owner of it is Michael Glass. So the people that live in the glass house are Michael, Shane, and Eve. And they're all 18, and she's 16. So it was sort of like weird, and at first Michael was like, you're not staying here, like you can't stay here, and she said that Monica's going to kill her and all that sort of stuff, and he said, okay, you can stay until you find somewhere else to go. Anyway, Eve begins to tell us stories about like vampires and stuff, and she doesn't believe it at first because she's not from Morganville, which is where it's set. And that's understandable. No one would believe that there are vampires in a town until you actually see it. But then she begins to see it, and she realizes the seriousness of the situation she's in. Anyway, so Monica is going out with this vampire. Well, I assume she's going out with this vampire called Brandon, and Brandon's like really bad and kind of gross in a way. It's like one of those stalkers, but he's a vampire, so it makes it worse. Yeah, so she has to like get through all this trouble, and Shane and Eve and Michael help her along as well, and it starts this like whole war. And at the end of the book, they become at peace with the vampires, which is good. They accomplish something. And, there's a lot of stuff in between, and there's romance and all that sort of stuff, because every book has to have romance somewhere. Like, even in this book, it's set from the guy's view, but then maybe it was because the girl wrote it. But there's romance in that one too, and yeah, there's lots of romance in that one. And John Marston wrote the Tomorrow series, and there's lots of romance in that one as well. So, you know, I'm assuming every book has to have a bit of romance, except for like kids, like little kids. Maybe young adult books, just young adult books. Anyway, so that's Glass Houses. The second one is Dead Girls Dance. It's shiny too. Getting this idea of the covers. Anyway, this one's green, and I can't say anything about it because it'll give stuff away. But basically, trouble starts all over again. How lovely. Yeah, and that one's really good as well. I like it. There's a lot more romance in that one. And it's very descriptive romance, you know what I mean? But not in a bad way. There's no sleepovers or anything. Anyway, if you watch my videos before, I have accidentally bought the 7th book first because I thought it was the first book, because here the back of the book, and it says Fade Out first. Yes, and this is Fade Out, so I got that one really quickly. I got that one along with the Beautiful Creatures. No, Beautiful Darkness. Sorry. So I can't read that one yet. Well, I could, but I don't want to read it yet. So I have to finish all the books that I haven't read yet, which is really annoying because I want to read these books. So I have to finish reading Pompeii, and then Titanic, Great Plague, Hiding Edith, Cyclone Tracy, and that other one, While I Live. That's 5 plus Pompeii, 6 if I didn't count Pompeii. I don't know, but I now have 6 books to read. So yes, I have to read those, and then I can dive into this series. So the next one is Midnight Alley, and I know it has a red cover. When it comes to like shiny things, red's a pretty cool colour. So there's Midnight Alley, Feast of Fools, which I figured out because I watched the Hunchback of Notre Dame last night, and I found out that if you say festival, it is Feast of Fools. Like festival, Feast of Fools. Yes, I thought it was funny. Well, not funny, but cool. Anyway, so Feast of Fools, Lord of Misrule, Carp Corpus. I don't know what that means. That's weird. Fade Out, which is this one. Kiss of Death, Ghost Town, and one that's not in the cover is called Bike Club. It came out at the start of May, which is awesome. Can't wait to read it. Yes. Yeah. That's it. Bye.